Good morning, Bulldogs. I'm Anthony Rourke.
And I'm Sarah Farmer.
And welcome to the BNN Magazine Show. This week we'll be telling you more about
Blood Drive,
Jacob Graham,
men's volleyball,
and Showcase.
The men's volleyball season has begun. Watch this segment for more.
Our season's going pretty good. We are currently 3-4, and on the season we have one injury that kind of messed up our rotations and our lineup, but other than that, we're really starting to perform and come together as a team.
Our season is going pretty good right now. I mean, we don't have a winning record, but we're having a good time, and that's all that matters.
I think together as a team, we're really improving. We have a lot of new players that we're starting to understand how to play, and we're coming together as a team more.
I play left hitter and left back defense, so I spike the ball in. I also play back row or dig balls,
My position is the libero. I'm the player in the back row that goes in for both of the middle so that they don't go in the back row. And I just pass and dig balls.
The favorite part of volleyball is probably the bus rides with the team. Always a good time, having a fun time, talking and stuff, messing around.
My favorite part of men's volleyball is this is really fun, and it's I really like the people that we play.
To learn more about Senior Showcase, watch this segment.
North's Showcase is here at North in the studio room, and it's directed by 4 different students here at North. And it is the 18th and 19th of May, which is our half days.
It is a lot more intimate than other productions that are put on during the year, such as the fall play and the spring musical.
Each of the plays have their own different genre, so you're not going to see the same one twice. They're all very unique, and there's at least 2 comedies.
It's definitely a lot of fun because you get to know people a lot better because it is so intimate, and the shows are only about 10 minutes long each, so there's a lot smaller casts, and so you get to have a lot of fun with and get really close with all of the theater kids.
The studio room is it's in the history hallway, and if you take a bus, you can go through there too. So it's down that hallway. They just recently painted.
Check out this segment for more about the blood drive.
I know some people are afraid of it. I know that there's a fear of needles and all sorts of different things. But I would just encourage people to do it. Every single time you donate, you have the opportunity, the potential to save 3 lives. And I think a lot of people don't realize that this isn't always just accident victims and things like that, but cancer patients, people that need transfusions after things like chemotherapy. And we all know somebody who has gone through that. We all have family members and friends that have gone through that type of thing. And so it's very important that they always have well-stocked different types of blood, and it's just an important thing for us to do. God forbid we would ever be in that situation that we would need it.
Well, I work as a phlebotomist for the blood center. We help set up the drive, we do the interviews, the finger stick, the mini physical. We do the phlebotomy where we actually draw the blood, tear down the drive and go back home. We do that every day. We go different places. As far as who needs blood, everybody needs blood when they're critically ill. Car accidents, critical cases, they're going to need red cells. Cancer patients use platelets, and then we use the plasma for burn victims. A lot of other different uses for that.
So I've never given blood before, but I've always wanted to because I know that it can save a lot of lives. But unfortunately, on Friday, they were unsuccessful because my veins were too small. But I do intend to go next weekend to the American Red Cross Blood Center to try and donate again because it's always something that I've wanted to do.
Watch this segment for more on Jacob Graham's racing life.
started out go-karts. It's too slow for me because I knew I was always a big block kind of guy. And then I went up to four-wheelers, and then I broke my arm. So I said, screw four-wheelers. I like big blocks. And then one day I got the hair on my chest to ask the old man if he's gonna let me wheel the race machine. And he's like, well, you turn 16, I'll let you. So day of his 16th birthday, I went that morning and got my learner's permit. And that night, just me on a learner's permit, and Sid Williams drove down to Bean Blossom and made some pretty quick passes down there that night. He started it out a long time ago before he got sick, and the reason it's called Last Call is because he thought he had cancer. And so he was in the middle of building the car, like the frame and everything and the chassis and getting it ready, and he didn't think he was going to make it, so because he was all about that, building race cars. You got to fix it. Then it just came down to me. I was raised up with racing. They raced boats, they raced cars, I raced four-wheelers until I broke my arm. That hurt, I don't like that stuff. And that's really it. I took over the shindig now. Fall Invitational, right, last year, took down a crew of guys, me and a crew of guys. We stayed the whole weekend, right? We had a gooder time. And Fall Invitational is the last race of the season where you get to go out and a bunch of cars, bunch of fast cars. You know, you're running pro stock, pro mod, bunch of stuff. We usually I ran test and tune for the first night, and that was a whole lot of nothing. I was just getting the car straightened out. I ran Fall Invitational, street car shootout, just the usual every Sunday races are a good time. Every Sunday you go out there and do the best you can do. You either go home a winner or go home a loser.
That's it for today, Bulldogs. I'm Anthony Rourke.
And I'm Sarah Farmer.
Have a great day.
If you would like an announcement on the show, please email nhs_communications@bcsc.k12.in.us. BNN is a proud partner of CNHS Media at Columbus North in Columbus, Indiana. All music is provided by American Music Company.